Good morning, my wonderful friends. Megan's with you on a beautiful day. Thought we'd do some more bookshelf tour. We've been going through every section. This section down here, I've got manga, puzzles, children's books, and what I want to talk about today, my tarot collection. And so, you know, my tarot collection is a lot like my book collection. It's a photo album of my life. I remember all the different decks, where I bought them, who I was with, some fun memory with family. And so I wanted to pull off just some of my favorites and share with you. So I grabbed 10 of my all-time favorites because I thought this video would be too long. Unless you're like me, these videos can never be long enough. I'll sit down with a cup of hot cocoa and I can watch for an hour easy. But I just grabbed 10 of my favorites, and this ranks way high on my top 10, and it's the Gummy Bear Tarot. I love this deck so much. Let me share some of these images with you. It comes with a little white book, and oh my God, it's just, these are the images you know and love from the Rider-Waite, but with just an adorable factor. I mean, look at this. There's a lover's card. Like, he's got a little leaf covering his little gummy junk. It's just so sweet. And oh my God, I could just, I'll just pull this out and I just flip through just looking at the images because it makes me happy. It puts a smile on my face. I mean, there's deep messages in these cards, but why not have fun doing it and feel good? I mean, even some of these hard cards, the Tower card, the Devil card, right? The Death card, they just don't seem so scary when you got gummy bears. Look at the Strength card. And I always love the Eight of Cups. I love this deck so much. It's so sweet. So if you're looking for just a sweet deck that makes you feel good, but you can still get great readings from, maybe check out the Gummy Bear Tarot, because I sure love it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Well, let's stick with our cute theme. Oh my God, guys, I love this too much. It's the Kawaii Tarot. Now, if you go, say, on Amazon, there's a couple different Kawaii Tarots. So it's this one. It's the light blue box with the little rainbow unicorns on it. Let's see, let me share some of these images with you. It comes with a nice little book. And then this is just sweet overload. It's like a candy shop. I mean, it's the colors, it's the images. Look at that. You got like little penguin-looking characters going on a carousel. Oh my God, look at this. The Knight of Swords. A hamster on a unicorn. No, it's too adorable. I can't stand it. Look at that little poodle, 9 of coins, you know, and like it's very bourgeois, the 9 of coins. And so you got this little poodle, French poodle. Oh my gosh. Just adorable. I love this deck too much. I could just flip through every one of these. Look at that. Oh, you feel that? That's love, my friends. Oh, and that's why these are my top 10 decks of all time. And I hope maybe you guys will see one that you think, okay, yeah, I want to add that to my collection. Oh, what else do we have? Let me share some with a little sentimental value. These two I got, so when my daughter comes out, she lives in Florida, I'm in the Pacific Northwest. She comes out every year and we do these adventures. And one of our favorites is we go waterfall hunting. And as we head up north to go look for waterfalls, there's a really neat crystal, like metaphysical shop with books and crystals and tarot cards. And these are a couple that I picked up there. And so this reminds me of me and my daughter being at the waterfalls, and we'll take our crystals and then we cleanse them under the waterfalls, and just fun, beautiful memory. So this is the White Sage Tarot, and then this is the Sun and Moon Tarot. Let me share with you these adorable images. I think you're seeing a pattern here of the kind of books and tarot cards I like. I like sweet. I like kind. I don't like real dark. You know, I like bright and light and sunny. But let me just share some of these images with you. I like just the soft colors. Just it has a peaceful feeling to it, doesn't it? That's what I get as I look at these. It's very peaceful. Let me find, there's some really cute animals in here. Let me find, oh, look at that. Little deer sleeping, the Hierophant card. Isn't that sweet? You know how much I love deer. Let's see. Oh, look at the hermit. A little sloth hanging out. So sweet. Let me flip through just a little more. Oh, look at the Page of Cups. It's a little otter with his cappuccino. Do you see the colors? Just the sweetness of it. It's just, the whole deck just has that feel to it. It's very soft, very kind. I love that. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess already. Got cards everywhere. So this is the Sun and Moon Tarot. And this is, I mean, I don't even know what to compare this deck to. I don't have anything else like it. It's very unique in the art. Let me pull the book out. It comes with a little white book. But, oh my gosh. Okay. Trying to get the right light on this. It's a strength card. Is that picking up okay on the camera? I just flipped through a few, so you just kind of, you get the feel for the deck. You'll know when you look at decks if it resonates with you or not. Let's see here. I just think it's sweet. I just like the feel of it. And I mean, I'm sure part of it's because of my memories with getting it with my daughter. I remember the trip. But also just those images, like swimming at night in the ocean with the dolphins. Just has its, they all just have a very unique feel to them. Let's see. Oh, this one was kind of neat. This is one of my first independent decks that I got. And it actually took quite a while to get here. And I'm not a huge patient person. Like, I like my Amazon Prime where it's here like the next day. And this came all the way from Poland. So it took quite a while, but it was well worth it. It's the Dark Mansion Tarot. And when this came out, everyone was saying it has a Tim Burton feel. And I love Tim Burton movies. And so I thought, okay, I got to get it. And I was not disappointed. Well, the Eight of Cups keeps coming up. Look at that, though. Is that just, oh, beautiful imagery. You guys know how much I love ships. Is that fun, though? To me, it's worth it. I love this deck. I love the images. I love the feel of it. It is very Tim Burton, isn't it? Which is funny because the Nightmare Before Christmas deck also made it in my top 10. When that came out, I was like, oh yeah, we're getting that. But you just kind of see the vibe of what's going on here, the artwork, the feel, and look at the colors in the sky, and just, for me, it's just perfect. Do you love it? Do you love it? I know you do. I know you guys well enough. You're thinking, darn it, Megas, now I got to order this and wait so long for it to come all the way from Poland. But it's worth it. Now, I have heard There is one that you can get from Amazon, but it's like a knockoff deck. It's not real. It's not the good thick cards. It's not the same artwork. And I've heard people say they're disappointed. It's just a knockoff. Someone copied these images. So from what I've heard, I wouldn't get the one from Amazon. I would go to their site. It's the Dark Mansion Tarot by Tarotteca Studio. And I'd order it that way. So you make sure you get the real thing. Look at these. Look at the Judgment card. That's one of my favorite Judgment cards. It is so cool. Just a bunch of skeletons partying. That is awesome. Oh. Literally with these decks, and I do this when I'm here alone, I'll just flip through them all and just absolutely fall in love with the images all over again. This one is kind of fun. This is the Shadowscapes Tarot. Now, my only advice with this is to get a pair of reading glasses or a magnifying glass, because there's so much detail in every one of these cards that you don't want to miss it. But at least for me, like, I have to have glasses or a magnifying glass to really get in there and just see all the beauty that's hidden. But then I feel these. I mean, they're right out of the gate there. I feel all of that. And I think it's the colors, the images, the little hidden details in there. But again, there's things, you'd have to get this deck, and like, I don't know if the camera's doing this justice, but you just have to trust me and get it and know you will love it. And as you sit down with it and really just study all the detail in there. I mean, there's messages within the messages, and I'm fascinated by this deck. Shadowscapes. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Let's see. I got 4 more. You guys okay? You still with me? I know whoever's a tarot lover like myself, you'll still be here. All right. I've got to talk about this one. It's the Light Seers Tarot. And out of every tarot book I've ever read, this comes with my favorite. And it's just a little book. It's not that big. It's not like a little white book or anything, but it's packed with so much wisdom. It's my all-time favorite. I mean, Chris Ann just blows me away with her wisdom. Oh, this always throws me. It's the Hanged Man. It's supposed to be upside down, Megas. But her art is just beautiful. Oh, I love these so much. I hope you guys are loving this with me. I think you probably are. I love my tarot deck collection. Let's flip these back over. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe my feelings for this deck. I'm looking for words coming up blank. It's more of a feeling. I can't even put it, just, I love this deck. It's more of a sound than words. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's good. The King of Pentacles. That is just, that's me. Sitting in your library with your best friend, with your best friend's books, with your beard. I shaved my beard because my buddy's coming out. Every year we do what we call mustaches and motorcycles, and we go on motorcycle adventures and we grow mustaches. And so I shaved off my beard for that. Oh, just beautiful. Oh, God. They want to be red. I have a message for you, Megas. Let's see what card came up. King of Swords. Oh, that's rad, too. That is cool. Really neat. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay. Well, I was saying I like Tim Burton looking, tarot decks. This is a Tim Burton tarot deck. When this came out, I was just so excited. Let's see. Comes with this cool little book. And it almost has kind of like a little coffin feel in the box itself. I'll just go through some of these images. Oh yeah, here's a good one. The moon. Is that great? There's Jack. You guys love Nightmare Before Christmas. You love Disneyland and the Haunted Mansion. That's all the feels that this has. And this deck, it's a darker deck, but it's not a dark deck, you know. I've had some dark decks come into my collection, and I just keep them moving on. They don't stay here. They're not for me. And let's see, we got two more. This one coming up, I love so much. This one, me and my daughter share a love for. We both have this deck. And some of my all-time favorite images. Would I say is my favorite images of all my tarot decks? Maybe. That Gummy Bear Tarot too, and the Quiet. I don't know, there's so many. But this might be my favorite images of all the decks I have. And it's the Everyday Witch. Comes in this great box. Comes with a huge book. All colored images. And then, oh, I can't wait to share these with you. Oh my God. These images. Everything about this deck, I love too much. Let's just spend a little time with it, and you'll start to get the feel for it. It's like people. You spend time with them, you get to know them a little bit, kind of their character, what they're about. I'm curious, those of you that are still here, because we've been in this video for a while, are you familiar with these images? Do you collect tarot, read tarot? Are you on this channel just because of the books and you're just watching this because you're enjoying spending time with me? I'd love to know what your tarot journey is or connection with it. Oh yeah, I just love this deck. Just the feeling of it. Look at that. What is that? Chocolate cake, dog, castle, wine, gardens, lake. I mean, grapes. It just, is that living or is that living? You know, this cracks me up. It's the Justice card. She got one eye peeping out. Maybe Justice isn't blind. Three of Swords. And this one I love. I was kind of hoping this one would come up. It takes me back, when I was just a kid, we had a house at the beach. And I always looked forward. We lived in the valley because that's where my parents worked, but we had a vacation home at the beach. And it was just the most beautiful memories when we get to go down there. Just the sand. And Mom was always good at making little picnics. And the swimming and the sun and just beautiful memories. And as I look at that, it just brings it all back to me. And in this art, she just captures for me the feeling of being on the beach like that. Just very carefree. Just kind of reminds you know what? Life is a gift. Life is beautiful. You can go find good places like that. If you're having a rough time, you know, go create your own little atmosphere. Go to the beach. Go for a walk. Go sit in a park on a bench. You know, grab a latte. Just feel good. choose to go feel good. Make just a little dream land for yourself. Look at them just partying and dancing. I hear my phone going off downstairs. My dad, he loves to send different memes and pictures to all of us. He cracks me up. I love that guy. I'll have a million different pictures of who knows what to look forward to when I get down there. Well, we spent a long time on this deck. I kind of forgot I was making a video. I just got lost in this deck. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, I mean, if I had to suggest a deck, that would be the one. I would say the Everyday Witch is definitely one of my all-time favorites. As a favorite, though, it'd have to be my first deck. And my God, was I saying the Eight of Cups keeps coming up? Hello. I guess that's my message today. And what was it? The King of Swords fell out. This is the first deck I ever got. And it is just, it's magic. It really, you know, what these, that's my all-time favorite card, just for you guys, in case you didn't know. If you're new to the channel, the Four of Swords. It's funny. A little story with this card. When I first got this deck, this was the message I needed. You need to rest, Vegas. And you need to meditate. You need to go inside. You need to block off the outside world. All those stories. Go into that book written in your heart. And my friend, this card, it was funny. I would shuffle it. Pull it off the top. It'd be that. I would shuffle it again. Split the deck, pull it, it'd be that. I'd just look at the bottom of the deck, it'd be that. I'd be shuffling, one would fall on the floor, it'd be the Four of Swords. I'd be shuffling, and a card would bounce off the top, land in my hand, and it was the Four of Swords. And this went on for a long, long time. He still comes and says hi. Mwah. I always give him a little kiss. He's become one of my best friends. I love that card so much. And so these images, this is just my all-time favorite deck. But the images, I mean, like with my Gummy Bear Tarot, right? It's the same images. Well, it's just gummy bears, which is adorable. Oh, I love that one. So sweet. Just sharing, love, kindness. Oh, the Hermit card. That's another one that's special to me. Makes me want to grow my beard back. As soon as my buddy comes, we do our adventure, I'll grow my beard back. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. My God, we're 22 minutes into this. I sure love you guys. If any of my book club friends are here, I'll see you later this evening for book club. I love you.